Warning, what you are about to see may cause laughter, excitement, or arousal. Please proceed with caution.
Get ready for Courtney, she's on her way. Prepare for the best time, the night turns to day. We are hyped up and ready, can't sit still. The most fun's about to start, let's feel the thrill. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy is gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's a highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. Are you ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. The excitement's building, let the party begin. When Courtney's here, we can't help but grin. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy is gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's a highlight. Courtney's coming, we'll be dancing all night. Laughter and joy is gonna be so right. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's a highlight. Get ready, cause Courtney's the highlight. Soon we'll be laughing, every worry gone. With her by our side, we will always have fun. When Courtney's here, everything's so bright. Get ready, cause Courtney's a highlight.
Hello. There she is, everybody, in all of her glory. The lady of the hour, Penelope. Do you want to talk about it? Ma'am. Well, everybody, hello. Let's say hello. Burp. All right, so the whole gang is here. Look at that. We've got Saw, we've got Chris, hello, and Sam, hello, and there's Tommy. Oh my God, everybody's here. Pretty much everybody's here. I think. Yes. So we did have a bit of a moment with Penelope. She out of nowhere has been getting these very big coughing fits. Started on Saturday and they've been kind of all over the place. And so I managed to squeeze her in today, and I thought, okay, I still want to get started before a little bit earlier. Let's see how much earlier we can get started. But I thought for sure that appointment was not going to take almost an hour. But it did. Hello, McGuinevere. But like the dog, like I don't know. We're gonna have to look up the coughing dog on Seinfeld and find out what that is, because I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, well, it's like that. I don't know if you could hear it, but so far, it looks like things are fine. She got a radiograph, and the radiograph looked fine. So they're saying that it's more than likely like I think they call it like allergic bronchitis or something like that. So she's getting a little, oh, sweet girl. She's getting a cough suppressant, and she should be fine within the next couple of days. Fingers crossed. Ma'am, you're gonna have to be exiled if this keeps up. Poor puppy. I'm gonna have to lock her in the other room if she keeps doing all this. But actually, I have an idea. Puppy. I know. It's very tough. It's hard being a dog. Ow. Okay. Perfect. Hi, Colt C. Just giving everybody an update on my the dog situation. So Penelope is pretty much fine for the most part, but she does have the coughing is just not. Girl, I might have to put her in her baby sling or just put her in a different room. I think I'd prefer the baby sling. Oh my god. Here we go. Camera situation. What? Wow, what a great start. We're just out of control. Hold on a second. I'm gonna. Poor baby. I know.
Well, I guess that means it's a song and a jiggle.
Oh, we got another?
That was amazing.
It's gonna put her in her little baby sling here. Ugh. That should probably help. But anyway, woo! What a wonderful start to this stream, you guys. Just me being a ding dong as usual. So yes, yes, I have a baby sling for my dogs, and yeah. I don't know if it's the pillow, because the thing is that if it was, this would have been a problem for a really long time. It's something that just kicks in. Well, usually like after a walk, but it only lasts for like the night after a walk. Like it's just, and not even the whole night. It's just sort of like, oh, okay, I walked him, and now she's super hyped up, and so for the next like couple of hours or whatever, she coughs a little bit, and then that's it. So like if she doesn't go on a walk, it doesn't happen. But so I don't. Ma'am, can you? She acts like this is a problem. Okay, well, this is. Thank you. All right, now back to business. So we were discussing Ted Kaczynski. We were discussing Ted Kaczynski. Wow, very very profound, I know. Okay, so last time we left off, he was whining and complaining about people that don't, that if they don't work for something, that they become lazy, and whatever. And then he was trying to explain the difference between like working towards like getting something versus doing versus a surrogate activity. And how you can do something that is still like a contribution to society, but it's not necessarily it's not necessary for you and your survival needs because you already have what you need. But so there was that, and then there was the very short. I think I actually kind of forgot a little bit about the very brief part. Oh yes, autonomy. Yeah, so the people who didn't feel empowered to make decisions on their own, their autonomy comes from making a collective decision. Yes. Okay, I remember that now. And okay, so now we're moving on to sources of social problems. Honey. I think maybe she just wants to read. Maybe that's the thing. F and freeloaders. Yeah. So, I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to, people that don't really contribute anything, but they just get whatever, they need and they don't have to try for it. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like those people either. Like nothing good comes of them, right? Like they're not that great. But he just complained about them a lot to where I thought maybe he was jealous or something. I don't know. Oh man, I had an Australian Shepherd that would do that when I was a kid. My mom would blow in her nose to clear the boogers. It seemed to work, but I don't know. You know, it's funny, like, because I had when I had my dog Boots, he was a little black lab mix. He had a laryngeal paralysis, and it would get really bad. And for some reason, when I would start to like massage his nose, it would get good. It would get better. And I don't know if that was just soothing, honey. I don't know. Do you guys? If she doesn't want to be in her baby carrier, should I just put her in the other room? Honey, my baby dub. Let's see here. Part of the reason that section didn't do much for me and felt like a drag might be because I subscribed to NPC theory. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it felt to me like there was one like part of me was just like, well, come on, man, you got straight into the point with feminism, of course, but just with the psychology of leftists, like it just seemed like everything he described was just very, very direct. Like we didn't have to like lollygag, and it just seemed like there was a lot of lollygagging with his whole aristocracies and all that. Like it just seemed like there was, yeah, like talking about the power process. It just seemed in the surrogate activities. Let's see here. Yeah, it just seemed like there was just so much, especially with surrogate activities and stuff, where it's just like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Like I don't know why we have to keep going on about this. Like I feel like it's just sort of a, why do we have to? And I was really hoping it was going to lead to something, but so far it doesn't seem like it led to anything. I don't know, but let's see here. Let's see if, oh, sweetheart, my baby girl. Yeah, she seems to be fine if I pet her, so I guess that's oh, funny baby. Hey, chill out. But she did. All right. I'll be there in a second. Yeah. All right. So now we're going to go to sources of social problems. Hopefully this picks up. We can get back to where we started. I guess I don't need this friggin' baby carrier anymore. Jeez. No. Hey. Oh, yeah, that sounded like that one kind of hurt. Okay, so sources of social problems. Any of the foregoing symptoms can occur in any society, but in modern industrial society, they are present on a massive scale. We aren't the first to mention that the world today seems to be going crazy. This sort of thing is not normal for human societies. Okay, this is actually quite interesting. I think this is going to be very interesting. All right, I like it. There is good reason to believe that primitive man suffered from less stress and frustration and was better satisfied with his way of life than modern man is. It is true that not all was sweetness and light in primitive societies. Abuse of women was common among Australian or Aborigines. Transsexuality was fairly common among some of the American Indian tribes. But it does appear that generally speaking, the kinds of problems that we have listed in the preceding paragraph were far less common among primitive peoples than they are in modern society. All right, I think I like where this one's going. Ma'am. What a baby. Okay, we attribute the social and psychological problems of modern society to the fact that society requires people to live under conditions radically different from those under which the human race evolved, and to behave in ways that conflict with the patterns of behavior that the human race developed while living under the earlier conditions. It is clear from what we have already written that we consider lack of opportunity to properly experience the power process as the most important of the abnormal conditions to which modern society subjects people. But it is not the only one. Before dealing with disruption of the power process as a source of social problems, we will discuss some of the other sources. Oh, Courtney's a great dog, Mom. Oh. Hi. This one seems to think so. Sweetheart. Honey. All right, let's see here. Among the abnormal conditions present in modern industrial society are excessive density of population, isolation of man from nature. Holy smokes. Again, this holds up. Excessive rapidity of social change and the breakdown of natural small scale communities such as the extended family, the village, or the tribe. I mean, honestly, I think that this really does hold up. This is an interesting section. I like number 50. Okay. Yo, excellent. So we're on our way. We're almost there. Do they have a doggy neti pot? Where to go? I don't know. They prescribed a cough suppressant that is she's supposed to improve from the cough suppressant in the next couple of days. All her organs are checked out. Yes. So we got radiographs to check out her trachea and her lungs looked fine. And they did mention though that the trachea, if it was like collapsing, it's not always going to be caught in the radiograph. So that still like might be a thing. But she said it's more than likely just based on everything. Based on all the symptoms and everything that it's probably allergic bronchitis. Sweetheart, my baby dog, I love you. Because she does have a heart murmur, and I thought that's what the problem was. Because when you have a heart murmur, your heart will, if it doesn't pump properly, and then fluid can back up into your lungs, and that's what I thought it was. But they were like, "Oh no, she would be so lethargic," and she's just like normal Penelope. She's not. There's nothing different about what she's doing except for the coughing. So. You look very cute. But yeah, so oh, sweetheart. But yeah, no, I feel like this section actually really holds up because I think that's true. When we really start to become anonymous to our town, it really does start to break down society as a whole. And like, I mean, it's just that there's so many things that people find to be normal that I personally don't find to be normal because of the way that I was raised and what, my community was like when I was younger and all that. And same goes for those other people. They think that stuff that I do isn't normal. And so having us all try to coexist into one grouping, it is kind of, there is a point where it's just sort of like, well, okay, yeah, you don't want to be just stuck in an echo chamber, but also you do have to consider, your quality of life and how society is going to improve and progress in a community where nobody really knows each other very well and they all kind of don't really like their, manners or lack thereof or whatever, Oh, don't forget to hit the like button. Chris has a very good point here. He was anti-globalist before AJ. Alex Jones. Was Ted Kaczynski the original Alex Jones? This is interesting. This is interesting to think that maybe maybe there was more going on with Ted than we know. Maybe he knew more than what we know. He actually exposed the government for more than what we're aware of now because it all got hidden and then he became the monster. Although I have to say, though, I find it to be fascinating that Alex Jones discovered Bohemian Grove. And like that's just the thing that we know about now. Like no, there's no like none of that footage got hidden anywhere. He wasn't hidden anywhere. Like I just find that to be so interesting. That it's just sort of like, yeah, and what? Bohemian Grove is that's yeah. Hmm. What? Bizarre. All right, let's see here. It is well known that crowding. Oh, honey. Crowding increases stress and aggression. The degree of crowding that exists today and the isolation of man from nature are consequences of technological progress. Ooh. Honey. All pre-industrial societies were predominantly rural. That word. Why does that word exist? Like in the English language. Because obviously it's probably a word that would be easier said in another language, but I feel like with English speakers, that is a very difficult word to say. Um, all right, let's see here. The Industrial Revolution vastly increased the size of cities and the proportion of the population that lives in them. And modern agriculture technology has made it possible for the Earth to support a far denser population than it ever did before. Also, technology exacerbates the effects of crowding because it puts increased disruptive powers in people's hands. For example, a variety of noise-making devices, power mowers, radios, motorcycles, etc. If the use of these devices is unrestricted, people who want peace and quiet are frustrated by the noise. If their use is restricted, people who use the devices are frustrated by the regulations. But if these machines had never been invented, there would have been no conflict and no frustration generated by them. Very true. Very true. I actually remember seeing some stupid clip on Twitter. This is actually like multiple frustrations in one if you think about it. It was some stupid clip where there was, I think it was like two people at a table. They were just trying to eat their meal. There was some live music going on inside the restaurant, but they were in the outdoor dining area. And some other dude decided, and this very well could have been staged. That's why I was saying it's like maybe multiple frustrations in one. But some other dude decided that he wanted to be upset that there was live music playing and he didn't want to hear the live music. And so he got to be just as upset as the people at the other table who were mad that he was playing music from his phone. He was allowed to be just as upset as they were that there was live music playing at the restaurant. And even the staff was like, hey, dude, like this is bothering people. Can you like turn it off? And he was like, well, that's bothering me. And so I need to be able to listen to my music because that live music's bothering me. So let's say this situation is real. That right there, where it's like one person has a frustration that there's regulations on the use of his phone because here he is. Well, I guess there's not necessarily regulations. It's more so like manners. But here he has a phone and he has music that plays on his phone and he just wants to listen to the music on his phone where he could use headphones. And the other people are frustrated that he's just using his phone wherever and blasting music from it wherever. That is one big frustration to me. Dude, when did you get the idea that anybody wants to listen to your music in areas like that? At a restaurant, on public transportation. I remember years and years and years ago. This must have been like 20 years ago. I was working retail and there was a woman I worked with who I fucking loved. I thought she was awesome. Some of her kids, not so much. One of her sons, I actually thought he was I liked him a lot. He was very kind and very sweet. There's a Linda Ronstadt song that I did not know it was her. I was trying to figure out who it was. And so she asked him, she's like, hey, do you know this song? Like, I'm going to love you forever, blah, 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 whatever. Courtney's trying to figure out who sings it, and I can't remember. And he goes, oh, it's Linda Ronstadt. Does she want to love me forever? And I thought that was so cute. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. But another one of her kids came in after her shift was well over and was asking for her, but the whole time she had her phone shoved into her bra with the speaker sticking out, and it was blasting music. If I remember correctly, it was Jordan Sparks. Tell me how much I breathe. Anyway, I don't fucking remember it. Well, obviously, I know that song really well, but and then she was getting frustrated because the person that she was talking to asking where her mom was, when like, how do you not know your mom literally leaves here every single day at the exact same time every day, and you haven't figured out like when she's off of work? This is like 3 hours past her shift being over. What is going on? But that alone, okay, whatever. But you're getting annoyed because you're trying to ask somebody a question and they're like, I'm sorry, what? I can't hear you over the music. Like, can you like turn it down or something? I just can't hear you, blah, blah, blah. And she got annoyed with the person that she was talking to instead of just turning off the fucking music. And again, multiple people getting frustrated. But then with that clip that I was talking about on Twitter, another little extra frustration there is people desperate for attention, and so they're just faking stupid interactions like that. Technology, I'm telling you. All right. I love this. Don't distract Courtney. She's onto something there. Yeah, see, use earbuds. In public, use headphones. Don't be a jerk. And here's the thing too, is like, how about can we stop being so offended if somebody politely asks you to like turn music down or something? Like there was one time I was using headphones and I have music blasted really, really loud. Again, this was probably, I don't know, 15 or so years ago. And one of the headphones actually like turned out a little bit. So like it was really, really loud, but it was easier for everybody else to hear. And so this guy just got like, and like stormed off or whatever. And it took me a minute to realize that my headphone was like turned out. And I was like, oh shit, whoops. When I turned it in and I was like, oh my God, that's like super loud. So I turned the music down a little bit. And then I was like, oh my God, that guy didn't even say like, hey, excuse me, can you turn that down? Like I can hear every word of the music you're listening to. Because I would have been totally fine. Personally, would have been fine. Like, yeah, sorry, didn't mean to. I just got really into the song. Didn't mean to bother you. And that's how normal interactions should be. Just, hey, do you mind doing that? Do you mind just turning that down a little bit? Oh, whoops, sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Done. Just seems to be like a whole rigmarole, a whole production. Just why does it have to be like that? Just anyway. Okay. All right. Sam's favorite part's coming up. Okay, so for primitive societies, the natural world, which usually changes only slowly, provided a stable framework and therefore a sense of security. In the modern world, it is human society that dominates nature rather than the other way around, and modern society changes very rapidly owing to technological change. Thus, there is no stable framework. Interesting. The conservatives are fools. See, this is the Ted that I like. They whine about the decay of traditional values, yet they enthusiastically support technological progress and economic growth. Apparently, it never occurs to them that you can't make rapid, drastic changes in the technology and the economy of society without causing rapid changes in all other aspects of the society as well. And that such rapid changes inevitably break down traditional values. Yeah, dude. I mean, like, but yeah, it's true. I mean, just look at the way that, like, the Conservative Party or parties, I should say, because how many branches of those are there now? And like the Republican Party trying to get votes from people that they wouldn't have even thought of, 70 years ago, like to think that there was a point in time where it was considered, well, I mean, I guess in a way it is still considered bad depending on who you ask, for somebody like a gay person to vote Republican. Like even I was thinking when I was, gosh, probably in my early 20s, um, I was like, well, yeah, I'm Christian, so that's why I would vote. That's why I vote Republican. That's why I like George Bush, because I'm Christian. Didn't even think about anything else. Which I'm sorry, but like the people that say that, oh, you're a person of color, you're gay, you're a woman, why would you vote Republican? Oh, you're yeah, since you're a person of color, like you have to vote, you have to vote Democrat, blah blah blah. I just find that to be wild because you're automatically just deciding that the policies that whatever candidate is, what's the word? Producing, providing, whatever. Not, I mean, okay. God, having ADHD fucking sucks, dude. Why do I forget words? Can I just side note here for a second? I swear to God, I know what words are. All right. Okay. I promise you that. But what happens is, remember back in the day when, I mean, granted, I don't know if everybody here is like a super poor like I am, but if you come from a super poor family, you rely on lottery tickets a lot. We're like, when lottery numbers were being announced, and you have the ball, and the lady's like, and then it has all the little balls inside of it, and they're like, pop, 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 and then one comes up. Those lottery numbers just pop, 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 pop. Those are all the words that I'm trying to like get at, and then like the wrong one keeps popping up though. And so my lottery ticket is never has the winning numbers when it comes to me trying to figure out what friggin' word I'm trying to say. Anyway, so what you're telling people though, that they fit into a certain category of people, be it a woman or gay or black or whatever, and you're telling them, no, that means that you have to vote for this particular political party. You uh you're asking for a really terrible future for your country. Whether or not you think that that political party is the one that people should vote for, you're just asking for a very terrible future for your country. Like, because again, like I was like, well, yeah, I'm a woman and I'm poor, but I'm Christian. And so that means that I vote Republican, right? And then in my like mid to late 20s, I was like, I'm a woman and I'm a feminist. And I don't know what that means on the internet because I don't really pay attention to it, but I'm a feminist, which means I have to vote Democrat, right? Maybe. I don't know. I was very actually on the fence with Barack Obama both terms. I was like, a lot of people around me seem to like him. I mean, I don't know. But then like the TDS kicked in, unfortunately. And then it went away within like a few years. It was like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. It was anyway. But yeah, if you do that, like that just sounds insane to me, because then you're telling people, especially people who are, still a little bit of a independent thinker, they're going to go, oh, okay, well, since I don't fully fit into these categories, but you're telling me that somebody who falls into this category should vote for this, that I'm going to vote for that instead, because this just seems to be more up my speed than that. Like I'm not a person of color. I'm not, I'm not gay. I guess I'm technically disabled, but I don't know that yet. But like the most important thing to me is my faith. So like I'm gonna vote based on that. Thank you. Right? Like so you're shooting yourself in the foot with people who are gonna think that along those lines. But you're also like you're also doing yourself a disservice because you're not even willing to pay attention to what policies are being presented to you, what's actually important to that candidate. And then like on top of that, holy crap, the amount of people that just make up whatever somebody believes in, whatever a candidate believes in, because, well, yeah, but they're running for that party. So obviously they believe in this, that, or the other thing. No, that's not true. Yeah. Biden, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're voting for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Well, I mean, here's the thing. He wasn't wrong. Primitive society was hell. Spend all year tending to a small plot of land, hoping it isn't destroyed by invasive bugs or rabbits or something. Well, I mean, there's that, and also like people had to have like 15 children because 9 of them would die. You know, yeah, there's that. There are a lot of downsides to primitive society. Um, that's actually one thing that I think is really interesting is how people are like, skin cancer didn't exist until sunscreen came about and like shit like that, where it's like, well, I don't know, man. Because like I'm just gonna tell you right now, as a very white person, like I have like moles on my body that you can see from really terrible sunburns from when I was a kid, and like my skin doesn't burn when I put sunscreen on. So like there is that, and like a burn usually will end up leading to skin cancer down the road. Um, so like there's that. There's like a lot of there's like advances that happened. Like people only lived until like 30 back then, which is wild to think because like here I am almost 40 and I'm like, holy shit. I haven't really accomplished anything in my life. Really done anything. You got people who like by the time they're 15 are like, I mean, what were they doing when they were 15? I don't even know. I'm not even smart enough to know. Time Walker, dude, bro, can I just tell you something? In 2019, my dental care or dental health was like really, really bad. I had my front gums were actually like deteriorating. Like I would watch chunks of my gums fall off while I would brush my teeth. I had really bad brown stains all like ringing around the bottom of my teeth. I even had cavities on the front of my teeth. Like you could see like parts like a dent in the tooth and like brown spots around it. I started basically using hydrogen peroxide as like a mouthwash. Like I would just let it soak in my mouth at night when I brush right before I brush my teeth, and then I would only use a toothpaste called Boca. It was fluoride free, and by the end of 2020, I went to the dentist because I wanted to get my wisdom teeth pulled, and then talk about maybe getting some braces. And I still had I had a couple cavities on my molars, and my mouth was like Wolverine. Like my gum line all like healed itself. All of my front cavities and like the staining and everything gone. Um, it's like, yeah, there were less than a year in it. Like, actually, I'd say probably roughly a year. But then I also think no, I think it fixed itself sooner than that because it was probably a few months before I went to the dentist that I realized. And then the dentist was like, "Wow, your mouth is perfect. If you're going to come in for a dental cleaning, like you're just going to need the regular. So we're not going to schedule it until COVID becomes like less of a thing or whatever. Dental cleanings weren't like that important. So I got my own dental scraper and just. But yeah, wow, that's worse than me. So I used to be a very, very heavy drinker. And I would brush my teeth every morning, but I was using like regular like drugstore toothpaste. And then especially when I was like blasted, which was honestly close to every night for a while there. That's I think when my mouth really started getting really fucked up. It's because I wasn't brushing my teeth at night because I would just pass out. My skin was gross. See, I told you guys. You know what? There's just not like a lot of photo footage from that time in my life when I was a bit gross. But and well, I'll be honest. I don't think that it was like that noticeable because it was like mostly my lower teeth, but it had to be my front teeth, which I'm actually kind of glad because I had to see it, and so then I had to be aware. But get this, so I got some of my molars cavities filled, and then I was like, okay, I need to be a little bit like smarter with my money. That Boca toothpaste was like, I don't know, $12 or $13 or something like that. And so I was like, well, regular drugstore toothpaste is less expensive. Let's just, cut some corners here. My teeth are fine. I have been noticing in the last probably roughly a year or so, those teeth are starting to cause problems for me again. And I brush my teeth 2 to 3 times a day. Like I can't even there are times like I can't eat dinner without brushing my teeth first because I feel like my mouth is not like prepped. Sounds so stupid. But like if I've been drinking coffee or if I've been drinking water with like a little bit of flavoring in it, my mouth doesn't taste right in my mouth, and I need to brush my teeth before I do that so that I have like a cleansed palate and can enjoy my food properly. So I don't think it's lack of dental care. Because like I floss on a regular basis. I have my dental scraper that I use. I even got my tongue scraper that I use. There's no reason why my teeth should be hurting. Interesting. Hot water. And that's it. Nothing. Interesting. Drugstore toothpaste from Bartell's. No. Target. I usually get most of my stuff from Target. Or sometimes Walmart, but usually just Target. Oh yeah, just force myself to adopt floss picks as a habit, and it works for me. Yeah, floss picks are great. I'm telling you though, like that dental scraper, you don't need to get your teeth cleaned from a dentist because it's what they use. The only reason why it's good to go to the dentist because they can actually like see better in your mouth or whatever. But like, where's your regional brand loyalty? Listen, Bartell. I don't know. Well, see, I mean, the thing is like with Target, I know that they have all the stuff that I want to get. It's like it's easier to do like a one-stop shop situation, and then I have grocery delivery. I know it sounds like bougie when I tell people I'm a poor, but here's the thing: I got a free trial. I enjoyed it, and it was like $80 for a whole year, and I paid it then. Oh no, the year's almost up. What do I do? But it ends up still being like less expensive than if I were to go to like Safeway or Fred Meyer. If I just have Walmart deliver my groceries. Anyway, that's boring. Oh, Porchy's here. And I'll even say, Sam, there's even like Hagen claims to be, Pacific Northwest. I'm gonna tell you that shit is expensive as hell. That place. Now I will say though, Sam, well, anyone here, their Hagen Bakery, I will spend the like $25 or whatever on those small ass cakes. Those things are so good. They are good. And there might only be like maybe 4 servings, but dude, if I can find a cake anywhere else as good that's less expensive, I'll get it. But until then, I guess I'm just gonna have to pay $25 for that lemon whatever cake that looks like a tiramisu, but it's lemon. That lemon one is so good. All right. So what have we learned so far, everybody? Hydrogen peroxide and fluoride-free toothpaste will Wolverine your mouth. It'll heal your mouth. brush your teeth every morning, every night, at least. Looks like Penelope's doing just fine for now. I can make them for free, but it's too late for that. Oh, really? Oh, hey. I think she didn't like that. Oh, honey. Okay. All right, but I do agree with good old Teddy here. They excessive density population, I think, is a big thing too. Um, I think that when it comes, while they say like it takes a village, right? When it comes to like raising a kid or whatever, and there were also technology advancements. Yeah, I know. Such as like the washer and dryer that took away a lot of socializing and community, because it used to be that all the wives would take their laundry down to the washing hole, and then that's when they would start making plans of like, oh, can you watch the kids so I can do this, that, and the other thing, blah blah blah. And it was an actual community. It was the village, that was like, helping you care for your home and raising your children and all that. You weren't doing it all by yourself. So then the dishwasher and the washing machines, honey, sweetheart, I know. But with the dishwashers and the washing machines saving so much time for the matriarch of the home, it was assumed that she would have, more time to do other things like spending time with her kids or whatever. So then other people didn't have to or whatever. But like, I think that it's really important to actually have multiple trustworthy adults in a kid's life, first of all, but also for an adult to be able to have a little bit of time to themselves. Like I, I have a couple of friends who have kids. I was gonna say who have parents who have kids where, they talk about how there's a lot of themselves, so they don't feel like they're able to tend to anymore. Like, one friend who was like, man, I used to go for runs on a regular basis. I used to like read books at night before going to bed, and I don't do any of that stuff anymore. Hey, Penelope. Wow. Come here, honey. Hey. Um, and she has washing machines, a washing machine and a dryer and a dishwasher and all that stuff, right? She has a steamer mop. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, baby. Um, or what have you. And it's, especially nowadays when you're working full time and then on top of that taking care of children, it's just you don't have that community anymore. You have people who are either expecting to be paid for it, or maybe possibly could even end up being resentful because they're watching your kids too often or whatever. Oh, maybe my parents could do that. Well, I mean, okay, are your parents still alive? Or if they are they like healthy enough to be able to do that? How about are they themselves busy or not? It just becomes it's no longer a thing. You have to be so much more independent, and having a community is really important. So I mean, I definitely agree here that there's, with more technology advancements and everything, it just takes away, and then of course with population density, it just takes away from that community. Um, there's so much more anonymity amongst people. Like even in my neighborhood here, it's a very small town, but like I mean, granted, it's still sort of like, people are gonna take care of each other as needed and stuff. There's still kind of like a sense of community there, but it's kind of like we just leave each other alone until otherwise, we shouldn't or don't need to or whatever, just kind of like, you do you, we'll do me. And then like if something seems a little off, maybe I'll poke my nose around there or whatever, but we're certainly not as close as I remember it being out in this general area back in the day. Do a cake bake stream. Oh, buddy. So many reasons why we probably shouldn't have that. Not for me anyway. I can't bake a cake for the life of me. But, and then there's also, then there's also the tech situation, because I would have to like record it on my phone or something. I don't know about moving all of this equipment over to the kitchen. So it would be a situation that I'm not sure I'd be able to handle. But who knows? Maybe one day situation will change and we'll just have like a disaster in the kitchen, and it'll be fine. That could be fun. Just hours of watching me be an idiot with the stove. All right, let's see here. Oh yes. There was a Simpsons episode about this where they move into a self-cleaning house and Marge becomes a wino because she has time on her hands. Isn't that the one where the voice was Pierce Brosnan and tried to kill them or something? I think. Oh man, I extra derailed because we were talking about how conservatives don't understand. Conservatives are fools. Which again, yeah, I think that like they're very disconnected from their themselves, and they don't really know. Conservatives don't really understand what exact. I just think that like if we were to actually, if the pendulum were to fully swing back, there is going to be an issue where conservatives are going to have to make a decision. They're going to have to decide like what their actual morals and beliefs truly are, because I don't think that conservatives fully understand that like they're either going to have to keep giving in to what the left is fighting for in order to get more voters to vote Republican, or they're going to have to stand firm in their beliefs. And I don't see that working out really for anybody. I think both parties are very dumb, to be honest. I don't know how we ended up with this two-party system that is just absolutely the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. They're both stupid. Done. That's all. Let's just be America. Like, hello, let's just be America, all right? Taxation is theft. All right? Are you an adult? Do whatever the fuck you want to. Leave the kids alone. Leave the animals alone. Otherwise, who cares? Like there was a clip I saw the other day of a girl, a lady that got pulled over for doing 122 miles an hour. Cop, he's getting all right. He's yelling at her, "Oh, you need to get out of the car and you back up." But he's acting like he's super nervous. This person, like, she clearly is not armed. Like she's out like of her car. She's standing there like this. She clearly doesn't have she's got like a crop top on, very tight pants. Like I don't know where the hell she's going to be hiding some type of a weapon, especially one that she'd be able to hurt him with from like that distance. Like, so instead of just being clear with instruction, he kept like yelling and screaming dumb instructions at her, and then she got back into her car and drove off. Now she was an idiot because, like, I mean, dude, it was like, I don't know, 55 or 60 miles speed limit. She's going 122, and then her excuse was she's running out of gas. Ma'am, do you know how many gas stations around here I can find before getting onto the freeway? What are we doing? Like, why are you going to like another city going 122 miles an hour? You're gonna run out of gas in no time, ma'am. But that wouldn't happen if like driving that fast just wasn't a thing unless it caused more of a problem. Also, I found out another reason behind speed limits, I guess, was for fuel efficiency. It wasn't actually for safety. Shit, today's Monday. Road rage chat. Oh my God, Sam. Oh, God bless it. I think we're gonna have to do a road rage chat. All right, should we woo, this one's actually a big one. And I'm going off. All right, all right, let me see here. Hold, please. Oh man, I should actually have started playing like a song, like an actual song, instead of just dancing to nothing. Honey. Okay, what did I do last time? Participant, was it? Ooh, mhm. Nope. What did I do last time, you guys? I clicked on, what did I click on? Okay, how about let's finish a thought. Let's finish a full statement. So I want to do I want to do, what do I want? Oh my God, well, what do I even want to do? What am I trying to do again, you guys? What am I doing? What do I want to do? You guys, by the way, do you like that heart is not in the freaking way? Isn't that wonderful? I love it. What is the word that I'm looking for? Why do I wait? A poll. Oh my God. Woo! So I thought though that if you, I don't, and this is just not. Remember when I figured it out on my own last time, and now because you click on the, I thought it is that you clicked on the thing, but you have community participant. Okay, no, wait. Oh, nope. Moderation activity. No, okay, well, I guess let's just not do a poll then. I'll have to go back and sort that one out. I thought I knew, but I guess I don't. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Okay. Is that how you spell? Mm-hmm. You don't like change. I don't like change. Well, now, whoops. Oh, wait. I think I want to keep. What am I doing? All right. Oh yeah, there was another clip that I saw of, again, like somebody was trying to like get away from the cops or whatever. I don't know what was going on, and they were clearly speeding quite a bit, and the cop caught up to them, and then like clipped their like corner panel and flipped the car. And it was just like, well, but they had to catch them, right? If we were to make certain things secondary, like a speed limit, things like that wouldn't be happening anymore. Now, perhaps things could get worse. I don't know. I haven't lived in a world where we didn't have speed limits. Okay. So I don't know. But I'm just saying, we like instead of having these parties that fight each other all the time, why can't we just America is America? Okay. Yeah, listen, you know what? Here's the thing. If you take somebody's life, perhaps the family gets to decide what happens to you, and they get to be the ones to execute that punishment, right? Same with like sexual predators and stuff. Like, hey man, if the family decides that you have to die, like that's sucks to be you. I don't know. Like let's stop trying to turn this country into what it's not. You know how I get though. We were unique at one point in time, and I believe we need to go back to being unique again. Stop trying to disarm us. Stop taking away our money and giving it away to other people that weren't here in the first place. Oh, here we go. There's a famous video that took place in OKC that they would clip the guy and he would spin right back around, hauling ass down the highway. Whoa. Had something interesting happen yesterday. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see here. Have you seen the Arkansas State Police on YouTube? They'll wreck you for running and charge you with a felony. But there's hundreds of videos like it. It's a sport to run from Arkansas State Troopers. And see, that's the thing, dude. They're not like that right there just tells me like they're not working for us. They're doing all this for themselves. They're not actually doing anything for us to protect us and serve us, and that's what they're supposed to do. Okay. Let's see here. All right. I'm going to go grab another thing of water really quick. Right now, we are 29% to 71%. So get your votes in while you can. I'm going to give you a quick little hold music song, and I shall return before it's over. Okay. Oh my God, the dogs are knocking on the door. Maybe I should go back and get them real quick, but let's see here. Whoa, I almost did that on the highway before because someone was passing and no one behind them. They decided to pull in front of me doing 75. Oh, yeah. That's your favorite hold music? Good. I'm glad somebody likes it. I worked very hard on that. Oh shit, Penelope's out there. I can hear her hacking. I gotta go get. I gotta go get the these things. Woo! I'm telling you. You know what it's like to have a dog that's hacking her lungs out and running away from you as you're trying to pick her up. Hi. I know. That was wild. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do it? Oh, hi. No, don't do that. Don't. Right into the microphone. Hey, everybody. Woo-wee. Okay. So let's see here. All right. So we want to talk about some. So what? Some road rage. All right. Oh my gosh, Penelope. Poor baby. I never worked on the tech issues that I had with the sometimes here's the thing. I feel like I love her so much, but I also feel like maybe she's just trying to get attention. I love you, sweetheart. I don't like hearing that at all. Wow. Man, it's amazing when you have a Google Voice number, like how much how much like spam shit you get. Like there's just like a sea of 3-second like spam voicemails here. Amazing. All right, so I turned the do not disturb off, and let's see here. I'll end the poll. Poor Penelope. I always have to do what everyone else does and just okay. Penelope, ma'am. Oh, honey. Sweetheart. Poor baby. All right. I'm a little nervous now. Oh my gosh. So I should put up the phone number. There we go. So let's see how this goes. Like I said, I guess I'm just going to have to hold the phone up to the microphone because I don't know. I haven't sorted out the whole shebang just yet with the sound. I could probably. I suppose I should have made an attempt at something. Oh, of course. You're calling me. Oh my god. Why? Wait, hold on. Call back in a second. I have to figure out why it's actually. I need to figure out something with this because what's going on here is for some reason. Oh, okay. Never mind. I figured out what the issue is because it's ringing to my computer and not to. Let me change the settings. Hold on. Settings. Stop calling me. I have to change my settings because it's calls to. There we go. That's what I want. Stop calling me. I should take the number down. I just didn't realize that my so I had it going to my to the calls were routing to the computer and not to the phone. But the problem with that was that no one would be able to hear the caller if I answered on the computer until I changed the audio settings. And I didn't change the audio settings because I don't understand them. And then, of course, as I was looking at them trying to figure it out, Sam wouldn't stop fucking calling, so I couldn't see him. So anyway, on that note, wait, perhaps let's see here if I have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think around with that. Oh wait, so somebody else called me too? Jeez. Oh, wait. I have 2 missed calls from the same phone number. So who called me the second time? Huh? Anyway, let me just make sure. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. Wow. I really didn't Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't set that up very well. I forgot about it, to be honest, because Penelope had to make everything about her. So I didn't double check all that stuff. But it looks like it's working now, I think. I hope. Otherwise, I don't know. But is anyone actually calling and it's just not ringing on my phone? Did Sam stop calling? Is anyone going to call? Because my phone is not ringing now. Sorry, guys. Don't blame Sam. This is definitely a lot of this was my fault. And this thing has the balls to say that it's potential spam. You're on with Courtney. Tell us your road rage story.
Oh, hello? Oh, am I coming in? It's Gummy Guy.
Oh, you guys, it's Gummy Guy. Listen, it's my dealer. I gotta take. Hold on a second. Yes, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. I don't even have a stand for my phone. I hope they can hear. Can you guys hear Gummy Guy, my gummy dealer? Can you hear it? Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Push-up says he can hear.
I heard a little bit. Okay, I can hear myself, which sounds horrible. I can hear myself, which sounds horrible, so I have to turn down my volume.
Well, yeah, I don't know if we want to hear. I don't know if we want to hear all that anyway. The echo is probably gonna ruin everyone's night. All right, you got a good road rage story for us tonight?
Yeah, it's the one I kind of owe you from a couple of months ago. It's when I did my wedding road trip at the end of June.
All right.
And so it's actually funny. The other night, I saw one was kind of spoiling it because he was talking about, like driving with semis. And you know how semis drive, like when they pass each other, they go like half a mile an hour faster.
Oh yeah.
When you cross, I made this right before. When you cross from Memphis into Arkansas, apparently there's like a shipping or logistics center there because there's semis everywhere.
Oh no.
And it's 2 lanes each way.
No.
And so I don't need to say this. So this was the entire way. It wasn't just like one truck is passing one. It's like one truck is going faster. It wants to get around and pass the single truck. It was multiple trucks wanting to pass multiple trucks. This was about this was at least half the state across. So like Little Rock's in like the midpoint of the state, which is about 2 hours, but the speed we were going, since we were going semi-speed, it must have been longer than 2 hours. And I can't recreate it because I'm not in the moment, but I had some legendary. I was wishing ill on like everybody, like on the road. It's like everyone, their families, their friends, and everyone they knew, their living and dead relatives. It was excruciating. That was like the last time I drove that route. I remember there being lots of trucks on it, but it was nowhere near this bad. And you were just like, and you can't like. Also, like, I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna like tailgate like a semi.
Right.
So we're only going like 60, 65. So it was, in addition to that, and like it was so, and it eased up a little bit from the Little Rock to maybe the Texas state line. It eased up a little bit, but that was most of the way, and it was. I can't. Hopefully, like I said, I think I said it out. You kind of already get the idea, but it was like literal hours in this. It wasn't just like okay, all right, it's 10 minutes. It was like screaming straight. And you know how like a phone, like a device, they're spying on us. Like I'm sure my call has been recorded in like the library, or like in like an intelligence agency. Or something. I know like my range was level was so high. I wouldn't be surprised if I were on a list. Like, oh, we need to watch this guy because he's looking to. And now with this like reading detective games, like okay, maybe I really.
He's really on a list now.
My only one. Well, my one single point was I was actually, you know what, it's completely valid defense. And then anyone with a brain will like throw this case out of court. But I was actually rushing to go see Lila because I was like, that was the reason why. If I were just driving home, it would be not a big deal. But I was meeting her at a comedy club in like a Dallas suburb, and so it was like, you fuckers are gonna make me miss Lila.
Yeah, so that's like.
I think I made it with like 15, 20 minutes of spare. So it was fine. So I think it was completely justified in multiple, across the board.
Well, like, a couple of issues I have with this though is like, first of all, how can you be like a professional truck driver and you don't understand like being on a 2-lane road and no, don't pace the truck next to you. You either need to pass them or get behind them, but you can't be clogging up all of the traffic behind you just because you want to be next to your buddy. So that's number one.
I don't think it was even that. I think it was that they're technically passing. So they're like, I'm going half an hour mile. Like, so they technically are passing. Like, I'm going half an hour, like at most 1 mile an hour faster. Truck in the right lane. So they're technically passing, but I'm just like, you really couldn't just like ease off the accelerator a tiny bit and just like kind of celebrate.
But here's the thing, they're not technically passing because the people behind them aren't passing. So that's the thing, is that just because your nose might be slightly ahead, the people behind you, if they're not passing, that is an issue. Get out of the way.
No, yeah, speaking my language, but yeah. I thought this was far enough in the rearview mirror, no pun intended. But now I'm starting to, because this is like, geez, what was this? This was like almost 3 months ago, and now I'm having flashbacks and just like never. So for anybody who knows, if there's anybody who drives in like in Midwest, Texas or the South, maybe you already know this. Anybody who goes saying, I would just like, if you can try to avoid. I don't know if it's like I-40 or I-30 that runs through between Arkansas and avoid it. Unless you're like going at night, because it was bad. Like maybe it was the time of day, maybe it was the time of year. I don't know. It was just hellish, and I don't. Like I said, it must be. I figured isn't like Walmart headquartered in Arkansas? So it was like, I don't know. Maybe that's why there's a lot of trucks, because all the shipping coming in and out of like the Walmart headquarters. I don't know.
Yeah, something.
But there's tons of it, and that's all it is. So anyone go south through northern Louisiana and cut through Mississippi. If you're gonna go like across the South or into like North Texas, just avoid it if you can, unless that's where you're going. Like I'm going to Little Rock to, I don't know, hang out with Clint or something. I don't know.
Yikes.
Sure.
But another thing, see, for me, like, no matter what, even if I'm just kind of like, okay, I got a little time on my hands. Oh, I'm gonna get to this thing like early or whatever. Like, get out of my way. Just because you want to go slow doesn't mean that I want to. Okay, even I don't care if I'm running late or if I'm running early or whatever the situation may be. I just want to get where I'm going. So why do you have to fuck it up for me? Just move out of the way.
If they were zooming, but like if they were like creeping.
Yeah.
There's no even if I weren't going to allow it, I think I would still be justified.
Yeah.
No, you're taking like a long time, and I don't know.
Yeah, I have road rage just thinking about it.
Yeah, that's why. Even like the situation is enough. But I remember I was actually even in the moment. Not to toot my own horn, but I was kind of impressed with myself. I was like, wow, this is some good stuff. Just like and the swearing and just like the it's kind of like I don't know. This is kind of like dorky, but it's like the Chappelle show skit when like the players ball. It's like, oh, I hate you. I don't like. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you. I'm pretty sure I said that. That's like one of the coldest disses ever. And I was like, and I'm pretty sure I said that sometime. But even more than that, I was like, you name a slur.
Oh man.
It was gold, and like my voice is like, it's like, oh wow, I'm getting kind of carried away, but I don't know. What else are you gonna do for 2 hours?
Yeah, that's the only thing yeah, it's the only thing that you can do when you're when people are causing you, if somebody is forcing you to be stuck in traffic for longer than you have to be, then the only thing that you can do is curse them.
There's so many. Even today, like every day, there's like something little, like people going way below the speed limit on a city fucking street. I was going to go to like I could do my errands a couple hours ago, and people were going like 32 or 33 and a 45.
Oh my god!
And I was like, you can burn in hell. You all should burn in hell.
What?
There's no reason. Like it's a city street. You're maxed out at 45. You don't need that. And like a lot of people were around me. I was like, okay, how long can I get till I just like start weeding in and out of people because everyone is doing it. So people, that's one of the many reasons I said earlier I subscribe to NPC theory. It's like people they literally have no brains.
They can't. I mean, because like, well, like they don't have any. Obviously, they don't. Like, what? Because I don't even know how to finish that thought. But I'm just saying, you can't convince me that these people have brains. You can't, because like, what? If you're going 32 and a 45, all right, then you don't have any like cops to worry about because a cop would pull you over for going too slow at that point as well. So like obviously there aren't any cops around trying to hand out traffic violations. So just fucking speed up.
I honestly thought it would be, I don't know why. Like, oh, when I come back to Texas, the people's going to be like, oh, Wild West around here. Horrible. And I've mentioned it before, but just like, and I mean, I don't need to tell you about people like going under speed in the left lane.
Oh.
I thought it would be better. Like here, it's so horrible. I really because it was never as bad. People were like overly polite there. Like Washingtons are so like milquetoast and cocked that they're like, oh, okay, I'll move over, which is a nice thing.
Oh man.
I never had it, but here I'm always like passing on the right. Always.
Oh man, I feel like that's like.
It's not like I thought it was. I thought it'd be like wild. People like 80. Like nope.
I mean, that's what I assume.
Not my experience. That seems like what's the state line. I'm like this sucks. Drivers suck. I miss the Northwest. Like I was, I mean, I'm going to like I was driving Glacier a few years ago, and going through limit was like 80, 85.
Oh yeah, see, like that's
It's in the
fine.
middle of nowhere, but still, I mean, even here, I think even here out in the sticks, it maxes out at 75. I'm like, what? I don't know. It's very disappointing. I do miss the wide open spaces.
Yeah, I mean, even when you get out to like Eastern Washington, it's like the slowest speed limit, the lowest speed limit is like 55. We're like, okay, like everyone's just like they've got fucking places to go. All right. But
Good.
and the thing is, like there's like a time and a place, like I live in an area where speed limit's like 30, and it makes sense. You got a lot of people wandering around, like walking their dogs. You got a lot of kids wandering around. There's a couple schools around. It's okay, fine. But I don't feel a need for speed around that area. But if I'm on the freeway, like get out of the way, move.
No, absolutely. I don't want people to think like I'm reckless and I'm just like death race like death race 2000. I'm just trying to score points and mow down people. But if it's like if I go really fast and you go drive through a small town and then you have to like slow down to like 30, 35 because it's a small town. Like I've been stopped fortunately and not ticketed. Like it's kind of hard when you're zooming along and then there's some tiny town in the middle of nowhere. Like I forgot. So I'm just like, yeah, residential. It's not like people are going slow in a 45 and I'm going like 55. It's like, oh no, I'm going. I've done 40 years. Maybe 50.
I mean,
But I'm not. I'm not. It makes it sound like oh he's really patient. It's like he hates people. Well, I think I hate people. That's true.
I mean, here's the thing. On the way home from the vet today, I caught myself accidentally going like 45. It just like happened. I was just like, yeah, like, where I'm going, and here we go. Then I was like, oh, and it just felt comfortable. Like it didn't, I didn't feel like it was going reckless. I was just, yeah, I'm going where I need to go, and I'm not like zinging around. And then I was like, oh shit, whoops, I gotta slow down just a little bit. So it happens. I mean, cars are designed to go fast, and so I just like my car to go a little bit faster. I feel
Perfectly reasonable.
at the end of the day, there's a time and a place for everything, and I just don't understand why people have to camp in the left lane. And I also don't understand why semi trucks feel the need to pace each other on the freeway. Or any car for the most part, but especially semis. Like, just if you want to go as fast or slow as the person next to you on your right, just get into the same lane as them.
Well, because I'm a wimp, I never seriously considered. I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna like drive on the shoulder and go around anyone. That's like, oh, that's really, really retarded. So don't do that.
Yeah, I don't think my car would be able to do that. I feel like it's just like a smidge too big. I would need a slightly smaller car.
Although I have,
but I would do
it's
it.
actually not, and because actually I don't think it would be fun. I actually experienced it as a passenger once, and it was kind of scary. Like last year, I was going from, I was buying a car, and I flew into Newark. I went from Newark into Connecticut. I went right through Chrissy's neighborhood, and I waved out the window to the traffic signs, like, oh, hi, Chrissy's neighborhood. But the lady, and I didn't say, like, please get us here immediately, but it's like a little distance away, and this lady was driving and granted we were like in like a rush hour New Jersey traffic, so anyone who lives around there probably knows what it's like. And I did not give her instructions, and she was like weaving. She was insane, and added to the fact is like the whole time she was playing reggaeton. It was excellent. She got us here in time. Like, I mean, it's like, but when like, oh yeah, I daydreamed about like, I totally zoom around everyone, but it would have been if I didn't get into like a wreck or something happened to the car, I would have gotten pulled over. So it's like there's no
Yeah.
Just stay in your car, just stay in, rage, yell, listen to some music, rage some more, and just deal with it. And look, and that's fine. Like when I got there, I showed up and like, oh, I was like perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So
that does sound.
That's why I don't actually like. Oh, I'm really gonna do this. Like now, I'm not. It's not that. I'm not I'm not gonna kill myself.
Yeah, I mean it's not something to try impulsively. It's something you'd have to try and practice somehow. Wait,
Well, how
hey,
long do you practice?
Push-Ups thinks that he met you.
Yeah, I met him. Yeah, I met him at No, I always call, well, not always, but like I sometimes call him Lincoln in the chat because I met him in Houston. I met
Push-Ups.
Suri last year. I met Suri last year. It's like the first time I met Chrissy, and I met Melanie back, and I met Ashton, and I met Junior. If people who know who like Junior is, like I was like the unofficial PA, and he helped me because we're both like, well, he's fully Mexican, I'm part, so it's like of course like the hardworking Mexicans are doing all the help. No, and I met him in his Lincoln outfit, and I don't remember who else. And I don't think I met anyone. I met people in Dallas earlier this year, but I don't remember. It's so weird to attach like names to like handles. It's so weird for me from like, yeah, maybe I met this guy back in June. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat just behind. I'm like, oh, this is like a year ago. It was for my birthday last year, so it was like a year and a month.
Oh. Push-Ups, do you remember meeting Sam?
But for a while, my book was like the Dolly. Like until I became Gunny Guy, I was Dolly Guy.
Ah.
My book. So I don't expect people to remember me or much less my name. So I was just like, oh, I'm the Dolly Guy. And before I did Gunny this way, when I would send Chrissy trees and be like, oh, here then, it's like, oh, Sam the Dolly Guy. Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the guy that scooted Lila around.
Which is still up there. It was like, oh, like people could dox me if they wanted to. Like the video is still up there.
Whoa. Don't dox the gummy guy or the dolly guy.
Well, did you already throw what? I'm assuming you already threw out the packaging from the birthday box, right?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, obviously it's like, oh, if you want to do, it's like, oh, you could dox me from that.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. It's like, oh, you could dox me. You could dox me. Like, oh, I mean, I thought everyone. But I'm like, well, also actually, to be fair, I don't give a shit.
There's also that. I don't.
I'm so unimportant. I'm so important in that way.
Yeah, as long as you stay that way. I've already have people that like hate my guts for some fucking reason. I don't really know if they're the types that would like do weird shit if they tried to get my like personal information. But I am at a point now where I'm like, yeah, I care now because like people are weird. But yeah, like a year ago, I don't. What are they gonna do? I don't. What? But
How much self-defense stuff do you have? Like, do you have OC? Do you have like a Kubaton or something?
I have a little bit of self-defense stuff, but don't you dare worry. We're I'm picking out new stuff, new self-defense items. So there will be more boom booms for people to meet if they try to cause harm.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. It's a bitch. I accidentally had some explode on me, and I'm like, oh, it's very effective. You should look into it if you don't have it. I was in the crash. I was in last year. I in the car and popped up in it.
Yikes.
Plus burning.
Yeah, I do.
Work.
I do worry with that stuff because it depends on what a person is intending to do. If they're like too much in like a rage and are trying to be very extremely predatory, they'll be like, you can spray them with anything in the face and they don't care. They will just continue doing whatever they're doing. So if they're just some weirdo that wants to bother me, then like, well, they're not going to be able to see for a while. So, you have to have extra protections to make sure that if someone's trying to be like extra scary, that you can boom, 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 bye, bye. I think, oh God, no, Penelope's retarded. But Chongus, on the other hand, she has tried to eat a few people alive. So there's that. Yeah. But yeah, Penelope's like missing part of her brain. There's no way that she'll be able to be trained to do anything. But Chongus does not want anyone coming near her at all, even if I like them. She's like, fuck off. So that's a
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
Can't have friends over, but that's all right. I mean, it works. It works in other works in my favor in other ways, but yeah. So let's see here. Hold on. We have to let me double check. We have got more comments in the chat here. Yeah. Okay. Look. Saw one over here is going. Yeah. Why do trucks need to pass each other? Another truck going half a mile faster and then take 30 minutes to pass. That's like at that point, that's just not passing anymore, right? Like because again, you've got people behind you that are also trying to pass, and they're trying to pass much sooner than dinner time. Like, get out of the way. It's just okay, Tommy. Why can't fast movers just go around? My old truck is doing the speed limit. Do the speed limit in the right lane. I'm fine with you doing the speed limit in the right lane, but let the left lane be clear for me to pass you. Was all. That's all. Oh,
Well, I guess like I get that they probably have like, oh, there's like regulations. Like I have no idea, but I assume there's like regulations for truck drivers and stuff. It's like, okay, then fuck it up and stay in the right lane. Sorry.
well, yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like, there are times when I've been like, maybe I got a speeding ticket recently, and like I'm like, ooh, a little touchy, like I don't want to get, ooh. So I just stay like in the middle lane or sometimes the right lane, and just I'm like, I'm gonna go maybe 65 if that. Like you guys could just all keep passing me on the left. I'll meet you next time, but right now I'm feeling a little sensitive because I just had to pay $200 to keep myself on the road because I was driving like you.
No, well, there was another comment. He also said. Where it says if the speed limit is 65 and everyone's doing 80, go 80.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily do that because I was a couple years ago, I was way in the middle of nowhere, West Texas. So it's like, oh, I'll be fine. And then I got a ticket anyway. And I've actually gotten the only speeding tickets I've ever gotten have been since I moved back here, like almost 3 years ago. So now it's like, I'll go like a little bit over, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna, I realize like, okay, I don't need to be insane. I'll go maybe 10% over. Because I think I looked at the ticket and said like, oh, you were going a certain percentage over, so I think like 10% over is fine. And I'm not saying it's not like fair. Like I'm pretty psycho, but if I see someone psycho coming up behind me, I move over. It's like, okay, I know what the psycho is thinking. Like they're more the psycho than me, but that's fine. Like I get it, even though like I doubt you have somewhere important to go, but I get it. I'm moving over, and then I move back.
Yeah.
Or the people who move over, like, okay, fine, I'll let you. People who move over, like you're in the lane next to like to the left, and they're what they want to switch. They want to get over to your lane because the person is going to get around the person in front of them, and they get in their lane, and then they go at the same speed. Like, no, you retard, you got out of the lane so you could go faster than them, not the same speed as them.
Yeah. Well,
retard.
Yeah.
I hate everyone so much.
That's the thing. It's like, and so for me, like, yeah, if everyone else is going 80, then yeah, for the most part, if you don't want to join the 80 mile per hour party, like just stay in the right lane. And if
75 is the right.
if everyone else, if people are going to be tailgating you because they also want to go 80, like they need to understand that like that's what the left lane is for. Get over where the rest of the party is at. Like don't be sitting here trying to force me to go 80 if I don't want to go 80 right now. But like for the most part, yeah, if everyone else is already going 80 and I'm wanting to be in that left lane, you better believe I'm going to be going 85. Like I'm not trying to fuck up the rest of traffic because like, no, so I want to be in the left lane, but I also only want to go like 60. Okay. So like you're going to have to work around these desires I have of my own. Okay. Thank you. No, we're not doing that. No, sorry.
Like, oh, I'm not trying to disrupt the flow of traffic. And it's like, oh, see, that's why not all the time, but road ragers are misunderstood. Road ragers are empathetic. We understand, like, oh, okay, we have a point of traffic. We have to keep traffic flowing. If someone wants to go around me, I'm going to get one go around me or get another lane so they can pass on the right. So road ragers are empathetic people.
Exactly.
They understand it's not just selfish. Because I myself realize I'm not that important. I don't have anywhere important to go. I just want to get there.
Yeah.
I just want to go fast. It's not like, oh, I'm going to miss this. But
yeah, like
and like one of them just said, like, aren't these just basic road rules? People don't like, yeah, they should be.
Yeah.
But because of NTC theory, people are like, what? I don't know. This is like, I could never be a libertarian because libertarians are like, oh, everyone deserves rights. Like, no, they don't. They do not. People who can't drive for shit do not deserve rights. Thank you.
Okay, I mean,
They should have their rights reduced with every infraction, every road infraction, where they do something stupid like this. Like, their rights should be reduced. I'm fine with this. I'm fine being authoritarian. I'm all for this kind of authoritarianism. Like, no.
here's the thing though, is that if we just got rid of speed limit laws that we have right now, these kinds of things wouldn't be a problem anymore. We didn't have cops, setting up speed traps and stuff like that. These kinds of things wouldn't be a problem anymore. And so then,
Interesting. I don't know. That's curious to know. Like, how would people go if they weren't? Like if we were like Germany or something, like the Autobahn.
Yeah, I think that's something to actually to be studied, because I believe that this kind of stuff, when you're you got these bad drivers, I think, well, part of it is it's a lot of people who are given the right to drive before they're actually ready to drive and before they actually fully understand how to drive in the United States. So there's that. Like, because we just want to give everybody the right to drive as soon as they get here, what happens is they'll come in and be like, hey, like, I don't fully understand like fluent English. Like, it's probably gonna be a lot easier for me to have somebody who speaks like my native language to tell me what to do, like for my drive test. And then next thing you know, they're just handed a driver's license instead of like actually tested, right?
Yeah, I'm a hardcore, like being necessary. I'm a hardcore, like assimilationist. Like I think there was a chat, like I think I know it was last week, this week, or the last week before, and Lila was saying like she's the same thing. She's like a half, like she's a mix. She's a mutt like me, but she's also like a hardcore assimilationist. It's like,
well, yeah, I mean,
again, I'd be like, they're like, oh well, you can take the time to learn. Well, people, it's a joke, like people, not a joke, it's sort of a meme how people say, oh, we should raise the voting age because the brain doesn't start forming until 25. I'm like, oh, hello, driver's licenses.
yeah.
Anything.
I mean,
IQ test. I think there should maybe even be IQ test.
now you're getting authoritarian on me.
Like, no, yeah. Authoritarian to be like to say like, oh, you have to be not retarded to be on the road. Oh yes, that makes. I mean, like to me, that's like self-evident. Like, oh, that does make sense. I don't want a retard driving like a
Well, hey man, I'm retarded.
But you're no. I mean, maybe in other ways, but not. If you're based on this issue, like you're automatically you're not too retarded to drive.
All right, fair. But I mean, see, this is a struggle now.
This is all in fun.
This is now.
Like part of it's a joke, part of it's like partly serious, partly I don't know. It's just idle reverie.
I mean, to be honest, like I do feel like I really feel like a lot of driving laws and rules and everything like that, they do really have to. I really feel like I should be the one. I need to take Pete Buttigieg's but his name, that guy. I need to take his job.
Yes, you and the I like you as the head of DOT, yeah.
Oh man.
I think you could do wonders with it. Man, this excites me. Jeez, we get on Trump's radar already.
Donald Trump, have you considered who needs to be Department of Transportation? Who have you considered an idiot to be Department of Transportation? I'm sure you have, because I can't really say that a lot of them are not idiots that want to even be a fucking politician, to be honest. I'm just saying.
Like, look at the guy you have now. Like, I could do better. That's pretty much all you need. It's like, I could do better than this loser, and also, like, look at me slap my boobs up.
Yeah.
Good.
Prodigy noises and
yeah, no slogan. Just
Yeah.
like, what do you stand for? Come play my game. Hey, sounds good to me.
Done.
I'm gonna change. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna do something.
Oh man.
People in the White House.
I'll start dressing like Erin Brockovich. I think that was her name, right? And
What did she wear?
let's see here. Let me I'm gonna pull this up. I'm like, excuse me.
The real life one or the Julia Roberts version?
The Julia Roberts version, I think, is the one that I want to do because I'm not 100% sure. Well, I mean, she said that the real one did say that that's how she dressed. Like there was the one scene where Julia Roberts' bra was just out, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that was very much along the lines of how I dressed." And I was like, "Fucking really?" Yeah.
Oh, gee, look at this photo. She's like working at a desk. It's like, holy cleavage.
Yeah. So this.
Okay, yeah, this is the perfect. Like I did not need to be sold more.
This one right here. This pink top right here. That'll be my my campaign outfit, I think.
You see the one where she has like there's one I'm looking at with sunglasses and like a red top.
Probably.
Like a flashy belt. It's a black leather, like I don't know, there's like a leather pants or leather shirt or something. I don't know. I'm like, that you
Yeah,
you probably pull anything off.
I think it's this. Yeah, she's
That's
like
your campaign.
got like a gold belt on, I think. Yeah.
She got a gold belt. There's another one where she's like wearing some weird, like I don't know the nightlight terms for some skirt with like little things, like little holes down the side, and like a sparkly looking sheer top with her bra completely showing. Like these are all like, man, you should just like completely crimp these like straight up.
Yeah, there we go. Here, there it is. The little, the little. It's perfect. I mean, imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine. But I mean, imagine especially like this one right here, this pink top with the bra peeking out, and then doing a smack my milk up for Donald Trump as an attempt to get him to hire me as Department of Transportation.
There's no choice. You have no choice.
This is amazing.
You can either have like the hot blonde big boot Secretary of Transportation, or you could not. Or you could have them like frumpy Upmo. Because otherwise that's who it's going to be. Otherwise it's going to be. That's who it's always going to be. It's some frumpy people. I'm a secretary. Member. Like a loser.
Yeah, I mean,
non-losers in the cabinet.
at this point, well, like, would I even have like a real regular position, or would it just be like, yeah, well, she's part of the cabinet? Oh,
like floater, like putting it like at the float pool.
Yeah, like I'm just there. They're like, yeah,
Like
she smacks her milk up, and then gives us.
How long do we get to before? Oh shoot, it's like.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, what do we do?
Well, no, because inauguration is actually a bit further away. So there's time.
Oh yeah, so because like.
Or model.
Well, like yeah.
Put somebody like so that goes. I was gonna say, as if you already have enough stuff, like you should put some of this stuff on your wish list.
Yeah. Which speaking of which, I have added stuff to my Amazon wish list, folks. If you were if you're wondering, I have an Amazon.
I think I was thinking of getting one of the Romy and Michelle dresses. I was like, that would be perfect for karaoke. Perfect.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun. I know. I don't even know what I'm gonna wear for the next karaoke night. By the way, you guys, like, I have no idea. Maybe I'll just have to wear the same thing because I really don't know what to wear.
Well, you should have one next. Well, hopefully you'll have one for next because I'm probably gonna like. I'm not sure like which one do I get? Do I get the Romy dress or the Michelle dress? Like the Michelle one is pink, more your thing, but also I prefer Romy. I think she's the better friend.
I mean, fair, yeah. I mean, that is true.
And nothing different to the girl that Nurse Arena was.
Yeah,
but like I said, it's like the whole pink frilly thing is like that is kind of it was like the whatever the hell that is at the bottom, frilly fluffy.
Yeah, frilly,
Like,
fluffy.
yeah, but it's kind of like more your style. So I don't know. That's the only thing. As soon as I decide, I'm picking one of them.
Okay.
So,
Well, you know,
unless you just say it's my shell dress because I like pink. Like, okay, I'll get the shell dress.
I mean, to be honest, I don't even know. I don't know because I think both of them will be fun. I mean, I think the pink one will be great for karaoke, but also I think both the pink one. Somebody else just needs to get the pink one, so then you don't even have to worry about it. But see here, look at this, folks. Here's the list. Here's the wish list. There's cosplay stuff. There's Star Wars stuff. There's wigs. There's more cosplay stuff. There's let's see here. We got pajamas for bedtime stories. Look at these Darth Vader outfits I found.
This list is hilarious. I know you guys more. It was already insane when you are it's hilarious. How insane and like there were like 100 things on it to begin with. New? The Vader one? The Vader like hot chick?
Yeah. So that
Oh.
let's see here. There's that.
So many.
Wait, what order did I just filter? Filter. There we go.
I was like, look at this booty shorts. Oh my god.
Those are supposed to be because they're for my
pants would explode like a beaver. The booty shorts.
Those are for my Britney Spears outfit because the ones that I have, they were like they were like too big, and so I wanted some like better fitting ones. But look at these, like there's the Darth Vader lights for the door, and there's like a pen holder. Look, there's more Darth Vader books that we probably will never read because we're never gonna get through Ted Kaczynski's manifesto. There's some Sailor Moon shit. Let's see here. We got.
I'm like, okay, maybe one night, the other night, wear the little face dominatrix or whatever all that is.
I don't know what it is either. But yeah, we got like there's, and also I just want to point out here with the pajamas, there's like a lot of the sets. I just picked like one just to have like this is the item and this is like the size, and then I don't want just the one color, like all of them will work. Same with the bathrobes and stuff. Just some of them only have like the one item, but a lot of them is just like, yeah, no, I like this one, but there's also multiple colors that you can pick as well if you'd like. And then
Are the already pre-selected?
yeah,
I clicked on it and it says small. So is that right?
probably. I don't know which one you clicked on.
I don't know. Like I clicked on the room and it says it defaulted to small. Extra small, medium, large. Like, I mean, obviously, like, men have no clue what this means. But it defaults to small. Is that correct?
I
don't know
think so. Where is it?
If it even says, well, who knows if it even tells us what this size actually is.
I want
like, you don't want to get it, and you don't want to get it and look like you're looking like pearl with an oversized suit, you know?
I know. And so let's see here.
So that's why I'm like,
does it tell me?
It doesn't say anything. Oh, size chart.
Well,
small is a 6 to 8, waist 26, hip 37, which means nothing to me. But
well, I'd probably go with medium on that one, but I think both like a small or a medium would probably work. I don't know. I think at this point the medium would probably be, but especially because that hip size, I don't know. Last time I did my measurements, that hip size I don't think was like that. But anyway,
maybe being a woman, all these numbers not at all.
Yeah, well, I just have to keep them.
Small, medium, waist size, more down. What's the shoe size?
Yeah, I mean, I have to keep all that stuff stored in my phone because otherwise I won't remember all of it. But
medium, you're saying?
Yeah, probably. I would say medium for that one right now. Penelope. Colt C saying he can't hear you. Oh no. Well, I need to figure out the audio situation on this thing anyway. All right. Well,
I know there's no college waiting. What an asshole. talking all the time.
Whoops. Oh, well, let's see here. Oh, I got a text message from someone even. It looks like it's supposed to be. It looks like it's supposed. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. I think it's a voicemail. Never mind. I don't know. We'll have to check that. But anyway, we're derailing a lot because this is also ADHD folks. So thank you. I'm going to check on the. Oh, my gosh. Sam, that was 42 minutes.
Sorry.
Holy crap. All right. Well, thank you.
With children of the forever age, because there's always a little something every single time. There's never a calm moment. There's always morons everywhere.
Yeah. Well,
How small, there's going to be something just because there's so many cars along the earth.
that's very true. There's always a road rage moment, whether you're on the road or not. All right. Well, thank you for calling. I gotta make sure. I gotta check on Penelope because she's having a moment, and then we're gonna check this other call that we got, and then yes. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate your story. Everybody, give it up for for Gummy Guy. Even though I've already given you like 45 other names. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. All right. I got to get. Oh my gosh. Poor baby. My baby. My baby. So what do you think, you guys? Should I be a secretary of transportation with my Aaron Brockovich outfits? That'd be fun. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Bubba. Poor Penelope. She's just. Hopefully she gets better because that is just. He's texting to be a jerk. Oh. Why does everyone tailgate my 30-year-old Chevy? Unless it's snowing, I'm doing the speed limit and everyone still wants to pass me, but would rather honk. Just go around. Hey, if you're staying if you're staying to the right, I say, yeah, just go around. That's what that's all that's for. I want to go this speed and it's not the faster speed, so I'm just going to stay to the right and let other people be on the left. So yeah. So Bubba. Honey, my baby. Sweet girl. But yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna double check a little something real quick, make sure. See if maybe I can. Okay, this is weird. Oh, I think I have to. Okay. I deleted a bunch of cookies yesterday because StreamYard was giving me some shiza. So I have to go back through and like change permissions in Google Voice to allow it access to my mic and all that. Blah, 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 blah. So you guys don't want to sit here and like watch me do that because you're not going to be able to see me do it. I guess I could share my screen, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, but like y'all have been saying, trucks do not need to be pacing each other or going only half a mile an hour faster than the other one to take a half an hour to fucking pass the other one. That I don't know, like, how is that not illegal? That's still camping. Okay, you're not passing because again, people behind you are not passing. Hello. Yeah, the only time that I was like very much not trying to drive like a maniac really was after it snowed and there were still like really like stretches of road that you'd find like really icy patches, and I didn't want to like find out which ones were super icy the hard way. So I I drove a bit more carefully that day, and that was the one time that people got annoyed with me. Well, for being slower. Usually they get annoyed with me for tailgating them in the left lane. My call reminds me when Courtney once talked about her dating history and said, I didn't understand my 30s until my 30s that guys just wanted me to shut the fuck up. Yeah, guys didn't really like me at all because I never shut up. And here's the thing. I still don't really shut up, obviously. Hello. I just don't care. Take it or leave it, all right? This is what you got. Okay? Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing, Tommy. They're pissed I'm doing the speed limit in the slow lane. No. They don't understand. That's you can't expect everybody to drive the exact same speed or exactly how you're driving that day. Every single day. Like you can't expect everyone to do everything that you're doing on the road. You have designated shit for what you're trying to do. Stick to it or get out of here. Don't be honking at somebody who's going 60, 65, whatever in the right lane when that's what the speed limit is. Get out of here with all that. When in doubt, stay right. Exactly. Driving is the most dangerous thing on the planet. There's no reason to hurt yourself doing it. Yeah. Yeah, you're like basically driving a weapon. Why do you have to be stupid with it? Jeepers, creepers. Oy vey. All right. So what's next, folks? What are we trying to do right now? How long have we been at it? Like 2 hours? Not bad. I really do need to make sure to check those settings, or change those settings or whatever. Oh, Chungus. Chungus is on the other side of the room staring at me like she's really upset, but she won't just hang out with me. Look at that little angel. Look at her being a baby. The horn is for people who sleep at red lights. Yeah. I literally only honk the horn if I feel like something dangerous is about to happen. And then people get pissed and they're like, oh, fuck off. I'm like, excuse me, but like we almost got into a car accident because you're not paying attention. Hello. I'm the one with attention deficit, and I'm the one who's trying to like keep these ducks in a row. I'm the one who's hurting these cats, basically. Come on. You're leaving your life in my hands because you want to drive like an asshole. You deserve to have some dangerous shit happening to you in your car then. I just don't want to be involved, right? I'm a very responsible, conscientious road rager. I mean, same. You know, just what I like to do is I'll get really extra annoying, and I'll just roll down my windows and I will blast We Got the Moves by Electric Callboy as loud as I possibly can. And here's the thing. While I'm not saying that it's like effective, like, oh, yep, and everyone gets out of the way. I'm just saying that the timing seems to work. Like the timing tells me that that what I'm doing is effective because people do tend to get the fuck out of the way. They're like, this lady's annoying, just move. To be honest, I'll just, when this is over, I'll just sit here by myself in the dark. So whatever's good. Turn the light on. You can, I mean, I don't know what else you could do. You could watch old streams as well. You could, I don't know. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do. Because it's only 8:30 here. So I'm not going to bed anytime soon. And I definitely have to give Cricket and Penelope their medication, at like 9:30 or 10. And then around that time, I'm going to regret not working out today. Because I was so tired today. And then I'm going to go and forget all the stuff that I said that I needed to do. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. And I might eat. I might eat. Yeah, I might eat something too. Electric cowboy is an aggressive move. Yeah, and I do it every time. Every time. Does I start with we got the moves? Because we got the moves. Hypa. Fuck boy. No. Yeah. Fuck boy. And then pump it. And then spaceman. And then cast drop spanned out, and then I'll just start over again if I have to. Sometimes I'll even go into Limp Bizkit, a little bit of rolling, a little bit of break stuff. But usually, by the time we get to Fuckboy, they're all out of the way by then. But speaking of eating something, I finally started making refried beans for my tacos with bacon fat. Let me tell you, I wish somebody told me about this sooner. Let me figure out why the mic cuts out when you're nailing those high notes. You know, I was actually thinking, I'm just not sure how well this is going to work out, but there is, I have another mic that is like much higher quality. Oh, baby. It's okay. And I don't know if StreamYard just likes to give me hell when I am on Simpcast, because it seems like every time I'm on Simpcast, there's some fucked up thing going on, and then my mic was like way too quiet, and like no matter what I did, no matter what volume options I used, it would not turn out for the life of me. And I'm kind of thinking I might want to test that one out again, and see if it actually is working, and if it was just like that night was a fluke. Honey, my baby. Because that might be effective. I just don't know how many problems it's going to cause, because with StreamYard, you have to have everything has to be plugged in first, and then you have to change your default options, like your default settings. Like, okay, I want this to be my mic, because otherwise, StreamYard will only let you use whatever you have set as your default mic. So if you have multiple mics plugged in, it'll still only let you use the one that's the default one. It's really annoying. And so let me see something. Okay, that's not the cord, but I think all right, you guys. Let's see. Let's see if I how much this like screws everything up, okay? Or if it screws anything up. Right. Nope. 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 Okay. Can Can I still be heard? Or am I now muted? Am I muted? Like, what's happening? I'm just speaking really quietly just in case. But let me see here. What if let's see here. I probably have to honey, my sweet girl. Oh, baby. My baby. You can still hear me? Well, that's not what I wanted, though. I want. Dang it. So what? Who? Let's. I wonder. This thing stopped the mic and the cam. And we know what happened last time when the mic went off. I ended up in a padded room. Remember that? That was insane. Um, hmm. So the only thing is that like I can test this stuff out in StreamYard to see like if it works or whatever, but like the thing is that I don't know how it sounds. And I don't want to like end the stream and then if I do something radical. So I think I'll just go back to doing that. Let's see. Did that actually? Okay, what would happen if I hit refresh? Do you think that that's gonna mess any? I don't wanna. Oh, let's do that. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, Chris, I think that'll be a good idea. If we just test stuff out tomorrow, because I think there's a that's like the one thing, because this microphone is like it's just a much better, like higher quality. Hit it, live dangerously. I mean, I could just start another stream, no big deal. But yeah, like this one is just a better, like a higher quality. A higher quality microphone, so it probably will. It probably won't be so crummy when it comes to sound, because the thing is, like, the issues that I was having with sound weren't happening for Keanu, and like she has that same like karaoke mic, so I think that has something to do with it. Is that like these microphones just aren't like that? You know, they're not like they're not expensive, you know, fancy microphones. I honestly I don't even remember how much they were. I think they were like $13 or something. You know what I mean? So, not really expecting them to handle a karaoke night that well. So I think that maybe if we can get this little bad boy to work, or at least confirm that it does still in fact work, and it was just trying to make my life a living hell that one night. Yeah, I say that we give that a try. We'll test it out tomorrow and see how it works. Because you know what? I think we need to have another karaoke night on Friday night. And I want it to be even better than last time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna tell you something right now. I actually felt like hungover on Saturday. And I wasn't drinking, but I did dance a lot. I danced like a lot on Friday. But But I didn't expect to like feel hungover. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I stayed up way too late, even though we ended the stream. It was like 10:30 my time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I stayed up all night. And I just danced into the night. It's just so funny. I love it. Nope. I was just awake for a little bit longer than usual. I mean, granted, I normally don't even fall asleep that early. Like normally lights are out and I'm at least attempting to fall asleep by then. This time, But yeah, I think we'll probably. I don't know yet. I don't know. I think I need to collect my thoughts and kind of decide what we want to do for Friday, because I actually, you know what? I've been meaning to discuss this. I think I think reading this book is actually really really good for having discussions and everything. So I think that maybe instead of it being like bedtime stories, we can just do like any time of day and then keep nighttime for party time. I think maybe we don't do bedtime stories. If we actually want bedtime stories, maybe what I'll do is I'll do like oh no, story reading videos instead of streams. And then yeah, because I don't know, I feel like maybe karaoke nights are more of more of the vibe that we need to have around these here parts. You know what I'm saying? We do karaoke nights, and then we have some bedtime story reading videos, and then we have books like this where we just any time of day or whatever, we can do a stream, read a chapter or two, and just kind of discuss like the wackiness that is Ted Kaczynski and the shame that our government needs to feel for what they're doing to our country. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might be a good idea. I like that idea because I actually really did I had so much fun with the karaoke night, and I think that it would be really fun to have more people join as we do it. Like we might even do like kind of like an open panel type thing, maybe. Although I needed to touch base with Goodnight Mister about that too, because I think that there was something that he was looking at. I'm not sure what he was looking at though. But I think there might have been something he was working on as far as working. I think it might have had something to do with the lag, but I'm not sure because I think the lag will always and forever be there. And like I don't know if we're gonna ever be able to do a group song over the stream. Like the group songs are only gonna work in person. So there's that. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so I think that I'll have to figure the sound stuff out. Oh man, you guys, I have like a chore list now. Hold on a second. Let me get some sticky notes. I can take some notes here. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie though. I'm the terriblest. I'm really bad when it comes to sticky notes. I never actually do what's like on my sticky notes. Oh wait, hold on. I think I needed that. Maybe, I don't know. Got it. All right. Maybe not. All right. Anyway, sorry. I noticed I thought there was a sticky note that it was deleted from my laptop that I returned. And I thought it was gone forever, and it looks like maybe it was saved, but it saved something. It was the account name of somebody that I wanted to make sure to block, and I thought that they had two different like YouTube handles, but it looks like it might have just been the one. Okay. Now, what am I doing? I need fix audio settings on Google Voice. Okay. And what was the other thing I was going to do? I don't know. Test mic audio or whatever. I don't know. And then What else what was I just thinking about that I needed to do? Does anyone remember? Crap. Oh, Tommy Walker in the chat with his dad jokes. How do lesbians get married? They need a liquor license. Let's see here. Karaoke. Karaoke. Okay. I feel like there's like something else though that I was gonna do as far as Well, it'll come to me in the middle of the night and I'll get up and be really annoyed. Let's see here. That was my first time watching on Friday. Courtney, you have great energy. I love it. Thank you. I think we're gonna do another one this coming Friday. I just need to so a couple of chores to do to make sure that our sound is working. And so yeah, so I think we'll probably end up doing one or two more daytime streams, and I think we're just gonna pick back up with him. Who's he? With good old Ted, and then Friday night we're gonna do karaoke. But I think I really think that we should just restrict nighttime streams to karaoke, and daytime to government conspiracy theories. What a combo, you know? I love it. But that's actually, I'll be honest, that's pretty much how my days are anyway. Like I fall down rabbit holes of whatever the hell people are talking about, and then I party. So I think that'll be fun. I at 3 a.m. Oh, like in the middle. Yeah, I was gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh, that was what I was gonna also do. It had to do with the sound, but Road Rage Mondays. So do you think we should do Road Rage Mondays where we start off with like the first segment where we talk about road rage and then we just shift into karaoke? Should we do it that way? That could be fun. We could yeah, we definitely need to do Road Rage Mondays. But what time of day? Should we do that? I mean, should it also be a nighttime thing? Should we do that during the day and then just do a separate karaoke stream at night on Monday? My neighbors would probably hate that. Because, like, let's be real. You can't tell me that they don't hear at least something coming from the house. I can only participate on daytime karaoke streams, but I understand your schedule. Hey, I mean, we could start earlier. We could start a little bit earlier. You know, whatever. I mean, here's the thing. I don't want to be singing to the void. It'd be nice if people could participate or at least, you know, enjoy it somehow. Afternoons, evenings, when all the chores are done. Yes, got to get the chores done first. Take care of the chores. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna put this here because I don't know. I think test the other mic. All right. Well, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what that I don't know a gun. Wait. Cap the time on the road rage calls, or else people might go on for 42 minutes. Here's the thing, though, is that like I need a producer for that. I need someone behind the scenes to be like, stop it. Because otherwise, yeah, it'll get carried away and I don't know what else to do. So, I was actually thinking maybe we could try doing like a Twitter space where when you call in, you just hit the microphone. And that way I could share the screen comfortably without doxing anyone. And you can actually hear it. But because I don't want to hold the phone up to the microphone. There's that. Anyway, that was not what I was talking about in the first half of that sentence, though. Anyway, I will need somebody. Okay. Oh, Chris says that he's going to keep an eye on it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Chris can just be in the chat going like, all right, 10 more seconds, caller, wrap it up or whatever. And then yeah, I definitely am gonna. Sorry, wow. Oh my, I told you I was tired all day. Yeah, but definitely I have to have somebody keeping an eye on it because I derailed the conversation. I was talking about Aaron Brockovich and Amazon wish lists. Like I'm gonna have Chris in the chat being like, "Hey, Courtney, stop! No, you're way off topic. Get back to what we're talking about." And then, oh, maybe I can even find like a timer or something that I could put on the screen. Just right, color. This is how much time you have left. We can do that. Yeah, we'll work out the kinks to it, but I definitely think that like yeah, road rage Mondays are definitely something that we're gonna have to keep doing because as much as it infuriates me to hear these stories, it just bothers me too much. It still is. I think that we all can come together as a community to really hate other drivers on the road. When we discuss these moments of road rage. Darth Vader time? Oh yeah, we haven't even talked to Darth Vader. Holy crap. We haven't talked to when two tards are talking, the chat really needs to step in and intervene. That is true.
On your command.
Darth Vader, do you hate bad drivers?
Your future is disarmed.
Huh. I don't know what that means.
Grow to be true.
That he hates bad drivers. That would make sense. I feel like that makes a lot of sense that he hates bad drivers. Like he would, right? Could you imagine? Could you imagine Darth Vader out there in outer space, like cruising around, like in his TIE fighter, just like get the fuck out of the way? I could see that. I feel like that's a Darth Vader move. I hope I have a dream about that tonight. That would be wonderful. Let's see here. You need a triangle ding. Time up. Yeah, you know what? I actually need to reinstall my soundboard because I uninstalled it last night. And then we'll add a triangle ding sound. Ooh. Let's see here. What did he say? He said, your future is disarming. And then he said, you know it to be true. So I take that as him being confused and then saying that, like, yeah, no, I hate bad drivers. That's what I think anyway. So Vader. Viking probably. I don't know. I mean, does he like hate anybody really, or is he just like really angry all the time? When a speech runs long at an awards show, the band starts playing. BRB need to start playing when calls run long. You know what I could do is I could have somebody, I could add another user on StreamYard where they could jump in to where I have like my clips and they can just start playing the clip. And we can have a special clip designated for like, hey, your call is taking too long. We could do that. Where Vader goes, they don't need roads. Yet somehow he still gets stuck behind the worst pilots. Man, I love Darth Vader. You know what? I just have to say it. I hate Obi-Wan. But I don't hate Obi-Wan in that, like, I just don't like the character at all. I just he's necessary, right? He needs to be there for that storyline. I just hate him. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Like, I love him, but I hate him. I love him for being there for the story, but I fucking I hate him. He should have felt guilty for 20 years while hanging out on Tatooine. He should. Yeah. When you ride with Vader, you get where you're going fast every time. No traffic when whenever the road ceases to exist. Yeah, actually that makes sense. Like, he really doesn't have, I mean, does he actually get stuck behind anyone? I feel like he can't. And he just Obi-Wan burned his wiener off, so you should hate him. Yeah. Well, hey, rumor has it like his wiener was intact. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up again because I swear I saw it somewhere. Oh, excuse me. When you ride Vader, yeah. When you ride Vader, it's weird to me to watch part 4 knowing he's taken his daughter hostage. Here's the thing: he didn't know he took his daughter hostage. He didn't know. I didn't know that was her. He didn't even know his son was still alive. And he didn't even know that there were 2 kids. I mean, to be honest, that's, like, really fucking weird to me. They had no idea that there were twins. But, I mean, that's the only way to make the originals make sense because that was definitely a, "Well, you know what? Maybe we can you guys know what that means, right?" That was definitely, like, George was, like, still making it up as he was going, you know? The first thing that burned off in the liquid what? What? I don't know. 'Cause notice, like, his little jean shorts were, like, the only part of his clothing that were still intact, you know? So, I mean, I feel like those little jean shorts which, by the way, he was not wearing denim before that. Was he? I think he wasn't wearing denim, but they look like little jean shorts. What fabric were they? Anyway, those little shorts, his little cut off shorts that he was wearing, burnt off shorts, they were protecting his nether regions. I love Darth Vader so much. God, and I love Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. I really do. And so many people are like, nope, he was perfect. He was perfect for that role. And they would have been insane to cast anybody else in that role. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. He was excellent in that role. Now, let's see here. Jean shorts so they can keep the PG rating. Well, because, like, what kind of a pants? What kind of a pants? What kind of a pants was he wearing? Listen, I'm gonna have to do another deep dive here. Because that's how I roll. We actually should figure out a watch along situation. We might have to start a Discord, folks. We might have to start a Discord, and then what we can do is if we start a Discord, then we can do a watch along in the Discord without having to worry about, copyright shit. And then you guys can listen to me babble about the Star Wars magic movie jorts. He was wearing magic movie jorts. Yes. You were going to say the magic movie jorts too? Yeah. He Yeah, well, okay. I am curious though, because they definitely look like they're denim. They were denim pants that were burnt beforehand. But I don't think he ever wore. Does anybody in Star Wars ever wear denim other than that? I don't think so. I don't think so. Discord, yes. So we should do that. We should start a Discord. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Is oh, I gotta put it on my tasks. Start Discord. I really need an assistant, you guys. I mean, I don't get paid to do this, so I can't like pay anyone else to help me out with it. But still, I'm just saying, I need an assistant. I did. I just wrote it down. I wrote it down. I put start a Discord. So I think what this will do. I'll start a Discord before the next stream, and I will make sure that it's added to like the links in the description and all that stuff, so that everyone can find the Discord, and then we can start planning a watch along at some point in time, and then we can. Oh, honey, no, I know it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, and then we can do a Star Wars watch along in the Discord and not have to worry about copyright stuff on the stream. Honey, I know. Come here. Oh, sweetheart, my baby. No. Okay. Poor Bubba. Oh, this poor little sweetheart. Yeah, I hope her meds will start working for her in the next couple of days. This poor little thing. My sweet you. It's okay. All right. So what do we do? What do you guys want to do? It's already been 2.5 hours, and I'm getting very boring. Oh God, ew. Do we want to read a little bit more from Ted? Oh, Bubba. Honey. Okay, Cricket. I know you want to. Poor Penelope, little baby. Yeah. Come on, get it out. This is like. I know. Poor Cricket is like really wanting attention because Penelope's getting so much attention, but then poor Penelope is like having crisis after crisis. It's just. So here I am, just collecting the dogs in my arms. There you go. Good girl. Thank you. What a baby. All right. Do we want any honey? Baby. Do we want any more Ted? Or I don't know. I have so many chores to do now. I need to get these things done so that we can have a more puppy. Here. What do you okay, you want up there? Fucking hell. Don't you still need to eat dinner? Probably. Yeah, by the way, just to let you know. I don't know if I told anybody this, but Penelope stole a McChicken from me earlier. Yeah. She stole a McChicken from me. Now, granted, I had already eaten plenty, and that's why it was just out in the wild. Well, it was on the table, and I thought that Penelope could only get onto the table if like one of the chairs was pulled out, and I had them all pushed in, and she fucking got up onto the table, took the McChicken off the table, opened it up, and then I come out of the bathroom and I'm like, oh my God, she is confidently eating the McChicken, doesn't care. Cricket is sitting back watching her and she's like, I don't think this is a good idea. Like, I don't know. Chungus, nowhere to be found. She's like, fuck that. I will not be a part of this. I am not going to be involved in this crime that you are committing. I would much rather skip out on a McChicken and know that my mom still loves me. So there's that. But then again, I mean, she's honestly, she's fine. She has not like thrown up or, I mean, she did poop on the vet tech, but I don't know if that was like a nervous situation or if that was a McChicken situation. I feel like the times she's stolen McDonald's from me before. She stole nuggets from me before as well. And I've never noticed like any sickness from her. There we go. Sickness from her. Like I never saw puking or diarrhea. So I think that was just like I don't like it here. I'm going to poop on you. So yeah, she stole McChicken from me. So I didn't end up eating that. So do I need to eat dinner? I should probably eat something. Oh, I did mention something about eating something, didn't I? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll eat. I'll eat something. Maybe. Probably. I just had 2 peanut butter sandwiches and a protein yogurt and cottage cheese with protein powder. You're probably like jacked now. Like, did you? That's what I should do. Just eat a shit ton of protein. I actually was thinking about that. I think I'm gonna just load up on a bunch of steaks or something because that's all I've really been wanting is red meat. That's why I got McChickens because I just want red meat. I don't know. I was in a mood today. I was feeling a little sad and tired. No, she got sick on Saturday. And it's coughing. She's not barfing or anything. She's coughing. And it's either allergy bronchitis or maybe it's collapsing trachea. I don't really know. I don't know yet. We have to wait for the cough suppressant to kick in, and then we'll find out what's going on. I think. I don't know. To be honest, fucking shit. I don't know, dude. So on that note, Chongus is annoyed with me. And if Chongus is annoyed with me, that means that like more people are annoyed with me. Is she in pain? She's not expressing any problems other than the coughing. She's still running around like crazy. She still barks at the Amazon truck. She still excessively licks. She's still jumping up and down on furniture. She still has the same exact energy. She goes to the bathroom normal, like the whole thing. She's just coughing. It's just the coughing is like horrendous. Oh, baby, you're so cute. God, what a baby. My grandma had a dog that would take a wrapped Dairy Queen hamburger, unwrap it, set the pickles to the side, and eat the rest. That's amazing. That's so cute. What a funny dog. Dogs are so smart. I love them. Okay. So we're close to 3 hours and we accomplished nothing, which is actually the goal around here. We don't really want to accomplish much.
What?
Uh-oh. He's mad. Because I said we don't need to accomplish much. But you know what?
What?
Oh, yes. A victory. In what? We don't know. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this bad boy up with a nice little bow. And I'm going to do my chores so that we have some stuff to do or hopefully maybe some improved things or whatever or something for next time. And yeah, we're gonna have a blast. So get ready for more what? I don't know. Get ready for more Kaczynski, government conspiracy theories, karaoke, and then we're gonna hop back into Road Rage Mondays. And Road Rage Mondays is gonna be a real thing. Instead of me forgetting because Penelope stole the show. And I'm going to have to make a road rage background. So road rage background, write that down. Yep. Road rage background. All right. All right. Sleep good. See you next time. Yes, you too, Tommy. Damn Vader cough. I know. Yeah, he's spreading it around this house. So how rude. Penelope caught Vader's cough, maybe. Yeah. Disrespectful. All right. Well, hopefully she will be a little bit more normal next time. Maybe not. Maybe she'll just do what she's doing tonight and it'll be awful. But yeah, keep an eye out for more scheduled streams. Hopefully, I'll have something squared away, some stuff scheduled by tomorrow afternoon. Keep an eye out. Apparently, I can't get off the phone like as usual, so I just have to do this.